Reading quotes and life lessons is like conversing with the greatest thinkers of all time. Unlock the wisdom of the ages and gain valuable insights through these profound aphorisms. And now, let us engage in a conversation with one of the most influential philosophers of the 19th century, Friedrich Nietzsche.
One will rarely err if extreme actions be ascribed to vanity, ordinary actions to habit, and mean actions to fear.
This quote suggests that people's actions can often be explained by their underlying motivations such as vanity, habit, or fear. By understanding these motivations, we can better understand human behavior and make accurate judgments about others.
When virtue has slept, she will get up more refreshed.
This sentence presents a hopeful and optimistic perspective, suggesting that rest and rejuvenation can lead to a renewed sense of virtue and strength.
Most men are too concerned with themselves to be malicious.
This sentence expresses an optimistic perspective on human nature, suggesting that people are generally preoccupied with their own affairs and not inclined towards harmful intentions.
We often contradict an opinion for no other reason than that we do not like the tone in which it is expressed.
This quote brings attention to the importance of considering the content of a message rather than solely focusing on the way it is delivered. It reminds us to be mindful of our biases and to give fair consideration to differing opinions, regardless of how they are expressed.
Unpleasant, even dangerous, qualities can be found in every nation and every individual.
This quote urges us to be cautious and aware of the negative aspects that exist within every nation and individual. It serves as a reminder that no one is perfect and that we should approach others with understanding and empathy.
He who thinks a great deal is not suited to be a party man. He thinks his way through the party and out the other side too soon.
This quote suggests that deep thinkers might struggle to fully engage with group dynamics and may often find themselves detached from the collective decision-making process.
The advantage of a bad memory is that one can enjoy the same good things for the first time several times.
This quote highlights the positive aspect of having a bad memory, suggesting that it allows us to experience the joy of good things repeatedly as if it were the first time.
Forgetting our intentions is the most frequent of all acts of stupidity.
This quote highlights the importance of being mindful and staying focused on our goals. It reminds us that neglecting our intentions can lead to foolish mistakes and missed opportunities.
It says nothing against the ripeness of a spirit that it has a few worms.
This quote emphasizes the idea that imperfections or flaws do not necessarily diminish the value or worth of a person's character or achievements. It encourages embracing imperfections as part of one's growth and development.
In the mountains of truth you will never climb in vain.
This quote expresses the idea that the pursuit of truth and knowledge is never wasted and will always lead to growth and enlightenment.
Convictions are more dangerous enemies of truth than lies.
This quote encourages us to question our own beliefs and remain open-minded, as our strong convictions can blind us from seeing the truth.
The flame is not so bright to itself as to those on whom it shines.
This sentence carries a profound message, reminding us that sometimes we may underestimate our own impact on others, and that our actions and presence can have a significant effect on those around us.
Truth tends to reveal its highest wisdom in the guise of simplicity.
This quote encourages us to seek truth and wisdom in the simplest and most straightforward things, as they often hold the greatest insights and lessons.
Share the life and nature of many by not treating ourselves like rigid and variable, single individuals.
This quote encourages us to embrace our interconnectedness with others and avoid viewing ourselves as separate entities. It suggests that by recognizing our shared experiences and embracing our collective humanity, we can foster greater empathy and understanding in the world.
It is not enough to prove something, one is also to seduce or elevate people to it.
This quote emphasizes the importance of not only presenting facts or evidence, but also using persuasive techniques to convince others and bring them on board with our ideas or beliefs.